Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and welcome to our webinar, Unlocking Untapped Markets. Great to see everybody here today. Awesome, awesome, fantastic. If you're still strolling in, that's fine. You have not missed the important parts yet. We're just chatting now. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, take a seat. Yep, you can have the fill of all the food you brought yourself. No problem there. Great to see everybody here today. All right, we are going to get started because I know your time is valuable, so I don't want to waste any of your time. And I'm going to move us forward here. All right, so we're looking today at unlocking untapped markets, right? Yeah, where are you guys from? Where are you from? So I'm in Philly. So it is a beautiful day here in Philly. Where are you folks checking in from? All right. UK, yeah. Is it nice over there right now? Good. California, Tennessee. I bet you it's real nice down there right now, isn't it, Keith? Good. Florida, all right. It's always nice in Florida, right, Don? Good. Yep. Yep. Good. All right. Yeah. Thanks for checking in, folks. Great to see everybody here. We excuse me. We are looking at this concept of buyer leads, right? Because we need leads, right? People need leads. People are looking for leads. And I want to help you understand a way to do that. So today, we're going to start off with these guys here. We're going to talk a little bit about these guys. This is Frank and his grandson, Bob. Now, Grandpa Frank has been fishing on this lake for his entire life. And but something is going to happen today that's never happened before. It's going to change everything. But before I tell you the rest of their story, I have a gift for you for being here. All right, I have a show up bonus. And you're like, Lou, what is a show up bonus? Well, here's the deal. Anybody can register for a webinar, right? But it's the people who are truly committed, that are looking to grow their business, that are looking to make an impact on their bottom line. Those are the people who actually show up. So I want to thank you for showing up. So what I have for you, and I'm going to ask my right-hand man, Bilal, right now, if he'll throw in the chat the show up bonus link. All right, so this is 100 business quote social images. You'll see how this ties in what we're talking about today. All right, and the deal is you can open them right in Canva. You can use them any way you want, and it's just my thanks to you for being here. Let me give you a little taste of what they look like. I mean, these are quality things here. As a matter of fact, they're already in Canva here. Okay, you see here? I mean, these are sharp looking images that you can use any way you want to grow your business. And they're business quotes. Right here, some from Kinsley, from Einstein, from Maraboli, all these folks that you can use, and you have full use of these. I just want to thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here today, and we will make sure that everybody gets a copy of that. Now, you all have that now, and yeah, there's 100 of them. Yep. And I also want to suggest that you do one more thing. Now, one of the things I like to do when I do webinars, I like to make it interactive. I like to connect with people, really have a good discussion. So what I'm asking you to do right now, I got something I call the stay to the end bonus. All right, so you don't get this now, right? What you're going to grab is the stay to the end bonus at the end, and that'll be another 100 business tip images of the same quality, 100 business infographics, same quality, different content, right? And 100 business question images to start generating that connection with your audience, right? Again, you can open these right in Canva. You can use them any way you want. And this will be my thank you for staying to the end. So all I need from you right now is for you to qualify for this, if you type into the chat, see you at the end, exclamation point. Now, why is exclamation point so important? Because I'll tell you something. The exclamation point is my favorite point of all. Look, there's one right here on this page here. There's one down here, right? So the more exclamation points I see, the better I feel. Thank you. Chris understands. Stefan gave me a question mark. I'm looking for an exclamation point. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Kirill. Sorry, it's scrolling off kind of faster. Don just throwing me the exclamation points, just like Chris. Awesome. All right, till the end, Francis says. It feels a little more dramatic that way. Thank you, Francis. See you at the end, exclamation. Thank you. Thank you. So what's happening now is Bilal is jotting down everybody's name so that we know that you qualify for the see you at the end bonus. All right. So as we get to, don't worry, he'll get to you. There's a lot of folks to me. Can you hear me now, folks? You know, I didn't do this. Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Give me a 2 if you can see my screen. Give me a 12 if you got both. Yeah, I feel you, Dal. I feel it. Lots of 12s, lots of 12s. Okay, so if you can't, I guess I shouldn't say this. If you can't hear me, it's you. If you can't see me, it's you. How's that? All right, good. So that's what I want. I really like to thank people for being, because you took time, right? Because that's the one thing we can't replace, right? Everybody gets 168 hours. Doesn't matter if you're the richest person in the world or you're the poorest person in the world, right? It's 168 hours to every single person, no matter what. So I understand your time is valuable. So I'm going to ask you, if you could, just for say the next 60 minutes or so, if you could put away the distractions around you. I don't know if you've ever been on this side of a webinar, but I have a list here. Wow, a lot of folks here. I have a list here of everybody and what they're looking at. Now I can't see what you're looking at. I can see if you're looking at the GoToWebinar app. Okay, so I got a little orange triangle with a white exclamation point, and it tells me you're not doing this. You have something else in front of you. Again, I can't read your email. It's not creepy like that. It just tells me that you're doing something else. So what I'm going to ask is if you can kind of come back if you're multitasking, kind of stay with us as we go through this, because my job here is to help you decide, right? So you know this is a sales webinar. It's not a surprise to you, but I want to be clear with you, right? There's going to be some training, some discussion, but at the end, there's going to be an offer, right? And my job is not to sell you. Like my wife said, do you really like selling? I said, I don't like selling. I like helping people, and I want to help people decide. So my job today is to help you decide whether or not the offer at the end is the right choice for you, or whether you want to continue doing what you're doing. So actually the root word for the word decide is Stacy Day. I don't know if I'm saying that right. My Latin's not real good, but it literally means to kill off, right? So I want it to be so clear for you at the end of this webinar, when you get to the state of the end bonus, you know exactly whether or not you should pick up the offer we're going to make today. There should be no doubt in your mind. You should say, yes, Lou showed me this is the right thing to do, and this is why. Or Lou showed me this is the wrong thing for me, and this is why, right? And that's that's my job today. So it's easy for me. I get to give stuff away. I get to give you information that perhaps will lead to transformation. You got to decide if that's the right thing for you. Okay. Good. See you at the end. See you at the end. Thank you. Yeah, we don't judge for spelling errors. If you got see you at the end wrong, don't worry about it. Even if you missed a word, we knew what you meant. Okay. Good. So like I told you, I'm going to be completely transparent and clear with you. First thing I'm going to go next to say this is that I'm going to walk you through a specific system that we are using ourselves, and it is bringing us consistently great results at the time of this webinar. Our results are certainly not typical, and there's a good chance that you will not get the same results. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what is working for us right now for free, understanding that it's not for everyone. Is that cool? If that's cool, give me a cool in the chat. Is that cool? Cool. Oh, I appreciate the K and the cool. Thank you. Cool. And the exclamation. Thank you. Wonderful, Tony. Thank you. Cool. Yep. Bob's in on the exclamations. Good. All right. Okay, we can be serious and we can have a little fun, right? Okay, good. So I've already talked about myself a little bit, but who am I? Right? Who am I? My name is Lou Hornberger. I'm the one on the right. Donald says, cool to the end, exclamation point. Well played, Donald. Actually, 2 exclamation points. I've been an online marketer since 2018. I'm the one on the right. That is my beautiful first wife on the left. And I started my journey online to enhance my job. What's my job? I am a full-time pastor, and I like to say I'm a fun-time marketer, and I work with a few companies. I want to help people succeed in every area of their life, and the cool thing is both of my jobs let me do that. Okay, one of the companies I work with just last year brought in over $1.5 million, right? So I work with successful companies that can really make things happen. So I just want you to know that this isn't some fly-by-night organization, right? But these are folks that are actually growing and moving and shaking in this world. So my question for you today, and we're gonna have a bunch of questions here. And I'm looking for interactivity and connection, right? So we're not just consuming, right? It's not just information, but it can help us get to the point of transformation, right? So why are you here today, right? That's not a photo of me. Why are you here today? So I'm going to ask you, which of these boxes are you? Why are you here? So you're going to have to decide 1, 2, 3, or 4. Where are you at? Ready? Here we go. Box number 1. I have no leads and I have no business. Okay. Or maybe you're number 2. I have leads, but I don't really have a business. Or maybe you're number 3. I have a business, but no leads. Or you're number 4. I don't want a business and I don't want leads. All right. So let's take a little closer look at each one of these. So I have no leads and I have no business. So you folks here, if this is you and a number 1 here, I see a bunch of number 1s. You are in the perfect place. Okay. Because today, the offer I have for you today is going to be both leads and a business that you can then feed the leads into. Gotcha. So this is for the folks that are at number 1. I have the most for you today. Okay. I have the most for you today. For those of you who said 2, and I see a couple 2s here, I have leads. I guess the idea there is that maybe you had a business before, or you just have a bunch of folks you're connected to. You're really active on LinkedIn, perhaps. So you say, I have leads, but I don't really have a business. I really find a way to really monetize those leads I have. 1 and 2. Okay. Number 3, I have a business, but I don't have leads. Or maybe I'll throw in there, I don't have enough leads. I'll adjust that, right? But I don't have enough leads. So, and again, if this is where you are, we have a lot to offer you today. Okay. We have a lot to offer you today. And finally, if you're in group 4, I don't want a business or leads. Honestly, I don't have anything for you. Okay. I mean, I got the bonus for you, right? Which you're welcome to take. You're welcome to just kind of stick around until you get the full on bonus, right? But honestly, today is for folks who either are in business and or want leads, right? That's what we're really looking at. So look at everybody in here, 1s and 3s. 1 and 2, okay, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Lots of 1s, okay, all right. So okay, so Ramsey, if you're on web, you might be having an issue with that. You may need to reload. Actually, he's not going to hear me if it's sound. So Bilal, can you let him know that? So if you're one of these 3 groups, this is really who we're targeting today, right? Yeah, and people talk about, I forget who it was. Seth Godin, somebody like that, said that everyone is not your audience, right? Everyone is not your audience. So we understand who our audience is, right? So it's not everyone. It's most people that are here because honestly, you came here because you saw the thing, a discussion about generating leads, and that made sense to you. It made sense to you as a business person to at least spend a little bit of time checking out what this webinar was about. So what I'm going to show you today are these 3 things. First thing is I'm going to show you how to use the power of AI to gather leads that are perfect for you. And I don't say that half-heartedly, and I'll show you why they're perfect for you. Next thing is I'm going to give you 3 simple steps you can use to easily convert leads to repeat buyers. That's what we want, right? We don't want just one-time buyers. We want repeat buyers. Like come again, and they keep doing that, keep buying, right? We're also going to show you how you can turn this into a paid service and make up to thousands per month or more if you want to. Now, this is not required, right? You say, I already have a business. Fine. I told you I have something for all 3 groups, right? And for 5 people only, you're going to be able to get an incredible package deal where we give you full access to our AI lead finder and lead nurturing platform. So now you know where we're going. I got to ask you, do you want to hear more? Give me a yes in the chat if you want to hear more. I'm going to take a sip of my beverage. Yes, exclamation. Yes, all caps, exclamation. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Francis. Yes, 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 yes. Sure, I like the sure. Yeah, whatever. I got some time here, right? Yes, yes, yes. All right, good. So back to our story time. All right, so like we said here, this is Frank and his grandson, Bob. And Grandpa Frank, as I said, has been fishing on this lake his whole life. Bob too has, but just as not as many years as his grandpa has. Any fishermen out there, fisher ladies out there? Yeah, a few of you. Okay, gotcha. Well, Grandpa Frank says he knows where the fish like to bite, right? Some of you old fishermen, you know there's certain places on your favorite lake you go to, right? So problem is today they just weren't biting. But young Bob says, you know what? I just bought my Fish Finder 9001. But Grandpa Frank says he's not interested in that new fancy fangled technology. His experience is better than any machine. He knows by his gut where the fish are going to be. The morning went on. Still nothing. Still nothing. Finally, Grandpa Frank decides he doesn't want to come home empty-handed to Grandma, and he tells Bob, I guess we can give your Fish Finder 9001 a try. Ta-da! Right? So Bob sets up the Fish Finder 9001, and he sets it so it only finds the big fish. Okay? It only finds the big ones. And soon enough, wouldn't you know it, within moments, Bob is getting hits on his Fish Finder 9001, and soon Grandpa has his fish. He's very happy, right? If you're a fisherman, you know the feeling of that nudge, that pull on the line, and then it sets the hook, boom, and you pull it in. And within moments after that, Bob does as well. Now they can go home proudly carrying their lunch. Yep, some of you guys have been there. Most of us have not been there, right? We just go home empty-handed. So let me ask you this. Again, I told you it's interactive here. What was the key to their success? Throw in the chat. What was the key to their success? Yep. Patience, and eventually the Fish Finder 9001, right? Yep. Right. Yeah, because Chris, you got it right. Chris, Don, you got it right. They knew where to work. Ultimately, it was the technology, Reb. You got it right, because they knew where to look and they went to where the technology showed them, right? It went to where they were going, where they were told to go. So, but my question for you today is, what can be your key to success, to business success? What is it that may be looking for you, that you may need to be able to look for those leads, right? Right? Bob's got a good point there. They used the tools they had. Good job, Bob. And it may not be what you think. I'm going to show you how you can find your next paying client in 60 seconds with just 3 simple steps. I mean, things are kind of tough. I don't know if you've noticed this, right? Small businesses, times are really tough for business, small business. I was just reading, just for people in general, right? People in general, was it Moody's said a couple of weeks ago that the average American, and I don't know what it's like in other countries, and I imagine it's a similar situation, but the average American is spending over $700 a month more for basic supplies than they were 2 years ago, like effective cost, right? That's a lot of money for a lot of people who are living paycheck to paycheck, right? So you got to be careful. We got to be careful with what we have. Inflation is still growing. Times are tough for a business. Now, savvy business owners understand what marketing is, right? I mean, if they don't, you're not in business very long. And they realize that getting a helping hand can be a real game changer. But often they're skeptical, right? People are skeptical about throwing a bunch of cash into something like SEO, right? SEO, and they tell people it takes ages to show tangible results. But what they're really after are services that can zip in and deliver those big returns in no time without helping them, making them break their bank. And of course, we see that where today? It's in social. In local services, people are missing out on the social media stuff. And the value is apparent, right? It's clear right up front. It gives tremendous value because people will comment right away. People will click on your buy links, right? People will go and book calls with you. And it's very affordable, even for the smallest local business. And that's social media marketing. It's easily and decisively the best way for any business to raise awareness and increase interest in their products or services, right? And social media seems to have this crazy impact. It's everywhere in our lives, right? Look at people standing in line at the supermarket, right? Look at people sitting in the doctor's waiting room, right? It's everywhere. We're all scrolling through our social media, and it doesn't show any signs of going away. Now, we can bemoan that. We can say, oh, it's terrible that people aren't talking, Or we can say, hey, how can we capitalize on this, right? I mean, who of us doesn't scroll through some social media every single day? And if you're in the business game, you know that it's your secret weapon. I mean, facts are facts, folks. Consider this statistic. 90% of marketers report that their social media efforts have significantly, not slightly, not a little bit, significantly increased exposure for their business, while 75% claim to have experienced a notable boost in website traffic. Let me ask you this. If you're here today, you have a business, do you use social media in your business? Yes or no in the chat. And no, this is not a social media webinar. Yes, yes. Yeah, of course, right? Good. I like that. Of course. I'm not stupid. I see what you're saying. Yeah, right. We also know that consumers have had 71%. That's a lot of percents, right? 71% have had positive experience with brands on social media and are likely to recommend them to others. It's a fact. It's out there. Not to mention that 21% of consumers are more inclined to make purchases from brands they can easily reach on social media. Think about that. They're like, well, why does Coca-Cola have to advertise online? Because they want to stay in front of you. They don't want to disappear. And because 21% say they are more inclined to make purchases for ones that they can easily reach. More importantly, get this, 94% of small businesses that use social media for marketing rely on organic content. They're not sending out Google ads, right? They're doing stuff organically, posting things. They aren't running ads, but instead posting simple to create posts on their social media handles, which now you can do on their behalf and make some easy peasy profits. That's what people are talking about. Now, understand, the tool I'm talking about today is not a social media marketing tool. It's something above that, right? It's something, so just stick with me here, okay? So businesses need your help, is the fact. Most businesses, however, drop the ball, right? Most businesses drop the ball with their social media marketing. If you go to a social media page for some company, generally they haven't posted in months, if not a year, right? They haven't posted like since the beginning of the pandemic saying, hey, please wear your mask when you come in, right? Lots of companies keeping up with all that social media stuff eats away too much time. So this is where things get interesting for you and I. Today, business owners are ready to shell out $1,000, $3,500, maybe even $5,000 or more to have someone else handle their social media game. They just want it done, right? They're bosses. They run their business. They don't want to have to run their social media. So there's a huge demand for this service, and business owners know they need to post regularly, right? People understand why social media works because it creates buzz to engage with their present and their future customers. So the solution I'm talking about today, for you as a consultant, maybe you can see that social media marketing can be an excellent kind of foot in the door strategy, kind of fly in under the radar. Because there's a low barrier to entry, right? Creating a post is not impossible. Like I just gave you 100 business posts that can create interactions for your clients or for your personal business, right? I mean, you don't need any upfront investment or extensive technical expertise, right? You don't have to go out and buy a mainframe or something like that. And you don't know what a mainframe is, kids, ask your parents. We give you lots of stuff today. Like I've already given you that 100. I'm going to give you 300 more social media posts that you can use that are professional, ready for business, right? And as you've seen from the statistics we just talked about, there's an extremely high demand for it. Now, on top of that, it provides excellent upselling opportunities, right? You can run ads for your clients as well if they want to go beyond that. You can offer to do their email marketing. You can create chat bots for them and that kind of thing. The best part is because it's not too heavy on your clients' pockets, it sells like hotcakes. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of hotcakes, right? And they can help you secure clients effortlessly and establish long-term relationships with recurring clientele, because people don't want to have to go find somebody new every month to manage their social media and to give them logins and give them access and all that kind of stuff, right? People are looking for someone they can rely on and use their stuff over and over again. This is precisely where the solution I have for you today comes into play. It's not a social media platform. It's something more, I guess you would say meta, kind of above that. So I'm going to show you how we use our proprietary AI-powered algorithm to find those businesses that are crying out for marketing help, to get them right now, and then close them right on the spot so you can get your first client and close your deals as soon as today. And to help you connect with those desperate leads, we chose to rely on a place with solid statistics, fantastic traffic, and it turned out to be the best place we found was to be good old Facebook. That's right, good old Facebook, the place where everyone goes to for social media, right? Everybody's on there. My kids hate it. I have 3 kids. The youngest is 17. They hate being on Facebook, but they know they got to be on Facebook because a lot of their family and friends are still there. Good old Facebook is there for us. What do we know about Facebook? Real quick, as of 2021, Facebook had over 2.8 billion with a B monthly active users. This vast user base offers a wealth of potential leads for your business. And that's what we're looking at today is how to grab those leads for your business. There are over 60 million, you heard that, active business pages on Facebook. This indicates a massive market of businesses that could benefit from our social media marketing services. And remember, you don't have to be the person to do the social media marketing. You could hire someone to do that. You would be the service arbitrage person, right? You would be that middleman, right? Service arbitrage is where you go and you find someone to do a solution, solve a problem for you, and then you find someone who has that problem and you provide that service. So with Facebook having this amazing list of over 60 million active business pages on Facebook, looking at them can be overwhelming. Accessing them can be overwhelming, right? I mean, there are 3 ways that people are doing this right now. Okay, the first thing is they're doing it themselves, right? It's time consuming, distracts you from focusing on your core business operations, getting these leads from Facebook. People just got to scan through and try to find it. Some people are also hiring freelancers, right? But freelancers can be costly. And the quality of leads kind of vary because they have to turn it in, right? They have to give you leads or they don't get paid. Or maybe where most people are is they're just not doing it all, right? Ignoring prospecting can lead to a stagnant client base, and that's a big problem. So this is where our business people are, right? You ever feel like this guy? So what we're talking about today is we're going to be able to give you immediate access to high quality leads. And I don't just say general leads. We're not giving you @ symbols, right? This isn't some kind of scraper. All right. This is a product that delves deep into Facebook and pulls out things using the power of AI to give you leads that make sense for you over and over again. So after today, you're going to get instant access to a vast pool of businesses in dire need of your services with just a click of your mouse. No more time wasted on aimless searching, right? This means you can focus on what you do best, providing top-notch marketing services to your clients. It's going to boost your efficiency and your productivity. By quickly sorting through thousands of businesses, you can significantly increase your agency's revenue. And if you don't have an agency, this is the great place to start, right? This is the place you want to be. If you are in group 1, you say, I don't have a business, I don't have leads, this is the place to be. If you're in group 3, I don't have, I'm sorry, if I have leads, but I have business, but I don't have leads, this is the place to be. You'll be able to serve more clients and expand your portfolio, ultimately grow your business. You'll be able to start hiring people on to do the work for you and multiplying the work you're doing, and of course, multiplying your income, right? You're going to save money on outsourcing. You forget the high cost of outsourcing your prospecting needs or paying monthly for some expensive lead finder that can only display those stale prospects that they get from scraping websites. Now, after today, you're going to have a cost-effective solution at your fingertips, more money in your pocket, and which you can invest into your agency. So is this a scraper tool? No, this is not a scraper. We're going to show you what it does. It uses AI. So what I'm talking about today, introducing what we like to call Prospectr. It's your ticket to effortless prospecting, a world where AI does all the heavy lifting, sorting through thousands of businesses in an instant to find those desperately needing your services. No more manual work, no more guesswork, just pure, efficient lead generation. So here's what it looks like. Here are the 3 steps. All right, first step is this. You go in to the platform and you enter a key phrase and a location. You start searching. You see, you're not just grabbing @ symbols. You're getting more than that. You're now just a click away from witnessing the raw power of our AI. Second thing is our AI discovery. You can see here, the AI discovers hundreds of businesses with bad marketing scores. That's what we're looking for. Allows you to then go in, cherry pick, and enrich only the ones that are seeking your service. And then when you get to the 3rd step, you're engaging and closing those people, right? You get contact information with their phone number, their email address, or you can add them into a process, another platform that we have that we're talking about today that's included in this that will nurture their leads. And what do we know about this solution I'm talking about today? We're going to see increased efficiency. No more hours wasted on cold calls or chasing down leads that aren't a good fit. You're only going to find the ones that actually work for you, what you're looking for. Prospectr's AI ensures that you're focusing on the most promising contacts from the get-go. It also is going to give you higher conversion rates, right? The AI singles out the most receptive leads, those who are in most need of growing with their social media. And your chances of increasing them, converting them increases significantly because they know that they're supposed to be more active on social media, right? So it creates a significantly higher ROI on your lead generation efforts. Also, these are data-backed decisions. You're not just getting a list of people from that place. You're getting the data about them as well. And I'll show you when we get into the demo, the type of data that you'll be able to grab from them. You see, the AI provides you a rationale for every lead that it suggests, right? That means you're not working on intuition like Grandpa Frank, right? Just hoping he knows the right place to find the solution. You're working with data, more like the Fish Finder 9001. Right? Over time, this data offers insights into marketing trends and evolving customer needs. You also get consistent evolution because the AI learns, right, and evolves. As it processes more data, its predictions and lead scoring become even more accurate, ensuring that the system gets better even more when you use it. We also have our integrated outreach. Our integrated outreach uses lead data, which you can tailor your outreach efforts more effectively. Whether through email, messenger, or direct calls, detailed information about a potential lead can significantly improve your personalization, right? Talking to the person directly instead of saying, dear customer, and it gives you a much higher chance of success for your campaigns. All right, enough talk. Let's take a look at Prospectr in its natural environment. Life insurance in Tampa, Florida. There we go. Yes, you do connect to your Facebook. So what it's doing now is it's taking our information and it's searching through Facebook for the, there it is. Okay, so now what it's done here, now notice it's not just giving me a bunch of email addresses, right? Look at all that it's giving me here. Now this is what I think is the most important thing you're looking for right here. You're looking for this piece right here. Look at the page score since their last post. This guy, Tampa Bay and Tampa, Florida, he posted 0 days ago, right? This today, New Life posted 0 days ago. So that means today they posted. Here's Florida Life Insurance. It's been 80 days, over a month since they posted, right? So these are people we're thinking about now, right? Let's look here. We have affordable life insurance 1,000 days ago. So those look like good potentials. I'm going to click on this guy. This guy posted yesterday, right? So we're not going to go with him. Here's Stacy. She posted today, right? Florida Life Insurance. I'm going to grab them as well. All right. Now I can take these two here. Here's 927. We're going to go with them. It's been over, what, almost 3 years on this guy, right? And just see right off the bat the basic information we get here, right? We get their website. We get their messenger connection, and we get their Facebook page. Okay. So now I'm going to add these to our folder. Oh, we need to add our folder. I'm sorry. I'm going to add a folder here. Folder. And I added them to the dentist by mistake. Okay, we're going to move them to our folder here. Let's go to our other folder. Let's create a folder here. Sorry about that. We're going to create our folder here, and our folder is going to be Life Insurance in Tampa. Okay, and we're going to what companies to go to. Now I'll show you what the company's doing when we get in there. It comes to me. All right, and I'm going to be the company here. The company, you can have multiple companies in here. So that's a great way you can make money as well, or you can just use it for yourself. All right, so these are Tampa Life Insurer. Save that. So now we have this group under our folders. We have life insurance in Tampa. All right, we come back in here. We grab the ones that we said we're going to go with, not him because he's already done that. We're going to go 1, 2, and 80 days. There it is. Okay, so these three folks we're going to add to our folder, life insurance, move the folder. Okay, so now we come and you see here, now we come in here, we get a little more detail on them. Look, I can right from here, I can click on here and dial right directly to them. So it has the Twilio integration. I can click on that and call them right from here. I can then, you know, if it allows it, it'll record. Twilio will record the call, so you can use it for evaluation and for training. Again, as you scale up and you have more business people, you have more employees, you're gonna be able to reach out to more business people. You can directly send them an email, or this is what gets interesting, you can add them to an integration. You can export it as a CSV. You can export it as a PDF if you're selling these. Yeah, so real quick, I'll just show you how simple the PDF works here. Boom, 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 there it is. And you just hand that off to somebody, say, hey, you wanted me to get new contacts for you, new leads for you with life insurance in Tampa? Boom, there they are. Okay, so it brings you back here. So I can see here now, these folks, 907 days, 1,016 days, 80 days ago. It's been a long time since they have done anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start reaching out to them. I can reach out to them directly from here. As a matter of fact, I can come right into Messenger, right? I can come into Messenger. I click on Messenger, and it will automatically load for me a conversation with them as well. Let me pull this down here, right? You see here, sorry about that. You see here, it's automatically got my, I didn't have a conversation set for that. Let's go back to that. We come into our folder here. If you look here, I have a little pencil there. The pencil will allow me to give a pre-recorded message that I can put to them automatically. Hey, I noticed your social media game is a little rough right now. Would you consider booking a call so we can talk about it? Okay, you know what? I'm not even sure what I want to say here. So let me show you one of the things we can do here. I'm going to delete that and say, you know what? We have a built-in AI right here. Okay, how can I help you? I want to send a message asking for someone to book a call who has bad social media presence. Okay, so our keyword is going to be here: business, social media, cold call, help. And we want to be professional, so we're going to generate this. So now what it's using the AI to generate a comment we can use that will automatically send to them. Now, we don't have to, it doesn't like automate it. We have to tell it to send. So what it's doing now is it's using ChatGPT to generate a response. So again, you don't have to have the prompts memorized. You don't have to go into ChatGPT. All right, so what it's done is give me an email here. You can say, so I'm just going to grab this top piece here just so I can show you what we do with it. I'm going to copy this. Now I can also save this so I can have it later. So I can come into my history and I can see all the ones that I've done before. Okay, so I come back over here. I'm going to paste this in. So now it's got my message, save. So now when I go in to talk to these folks, so for example, let's come back to here, our one insurance guy. If I go to talk to him, I click on the messenger icon. It pulls up my messenger and automatically puts the message in there. You see that's right there? It automatically puts the message in. Now I have to send it. I have to make changes and such, but it sets it up for me automatically. So that's one way I can reach out directly from here. I can go right over to their Facebook page. Right? I can see what's happening on their Facebook page. And I can look at this and say, okay, this is a company that focuses with the Spanish industry. So maybe this isn't right for me, right? So at this point, I can tell that if I don't have a strong Spanish presence, then I need to move away from these guys. But these guys are really doing a great job with staying current, are they? No, look, January 22nd of 2020, they posted. When was the last one we said here? March 8th of 2021, right? Yeah, Donald, this is geared at, this is a B2B, Donald. Yeah, it's a B2B solution. So come back over. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Is we can come in here and we can come to affordable life insurance here. Now, we'll do this plus here. It says add to integration. So what are our integrations? Our integrations here, automatically it brings up this thing. Now, our company, what status is this company? It's a new lead, right? Because we want to be able to track, and that's one of the awesome things about ConvertLead is it tracks your leads so you don't lose them. They don't fall through the cracks, right? How many times you have leads and you find them and you're like, oh, I forgot about this guy. That's not going to happen because of the backbone behind Prospectr is ConvertLead. ConvertLead is the most powerful CRM for tracking leads and nurturing leads. All right, so what company am I assigning this to? I'm assigning this to my company. What campaign inside that, right? I'm going to assign that. I'm going to just, because I know I have this one set up here, I'm going to assign this to my dentist in Philly, right? And what integration? Wait till you see what the integrations will do. This is the full nurturing automation we're talking about. And we're going to say we came in from Prospectr. All right, what agent is going to be in charge of this? Now, if I have a big business, I'm going to have multiple agents, but it's just me, so I'm going to assign it to me. All right, and then we're going to say save. So now what it's done is it's now sent it over to the next step inside of ConvertLead, which is looking at our leads. We come in and look at our leads, and look, now here is our link, affordable life insurance. What was added here? What, who was assigned to? What company? Lou. What? I'm sorry. What agent? Lou. What company? Lou. It's all me. It came through Prospectr, right? Here's the phone number right here. So right from here, I can come in here and I can go in and I can edit this. I can look at what we have here. I can set up pipelines for it. I can add a new lead here if I have it come in manually. When I come in and look at this affordable life insurance guy here, I can see who's been tracking it. Have my agents been following up on this, or have they dropped the ball? I can add notes to this. See, it says right here, his lead was added from the dashboard automatically here, added, right? All this stuff comes in with me automatically. When I come into my campaigns is where I can create my automation. So the campaign I have in here, sorry, in my campaigns, I clicked on the wrong button. There we go. In my campaigns, and the campaign I said I added was Philly. There it is. I came into here and I look at my campaigns. What do I see in my campaigns is I have Prospectr. This is how they came in. I can set up my automations. I'm going to create a new automation. This automation, now this is where it gets really powerful. Let me show you what this does here. This automation is going to be life insurance, social media. Okay. And I'm going to set what type of integration, and we're going to go with a webhook, and we're going to assign it to me because that's just me right now. I'm going to save this. So now when I come in here, I see this automation here. How does the automation work? Watch this. Oh, wrong button there. And come into my automations. Now look, here's my dentist in Philly's automation. So when they come in, they automatically get a text message. What does the text message say? Oop, double clicked. Thanks for grabbing our report on dental patient. So I did a lead magnet for this, right? So they get this information about it, and it's automatically sent to them 1 minute after they come into the automation. So this is all automated as they come in, right? So I save that. Now what happens next? If they reply to it, then they get, see, on SMS, if it contains smile. So what I said was, if you look here, I said, reply with smile to get the link. So now I'm creating connections with my people, right? I'm following up immediately after they're connected to my integration. Immediately afterwards, if they respond back, then I send them an email. Hey, I just want to send you an email to officially welcome you, right? So I would change this to appropriate for life insurance. But you can also then go beyond that. I can also email my agent. Hey, here's the link. When they do that, see, it's connected to that. I can notify my agent that it's time for them to reach out. Someone just accessed their lead magnet. Please log in and check on them. Now, there is an app for this as well. That's one of the things that's really powerful about this. There's a phone app. It works on Android and it works on iPhone. And it allows you to get your information to your agents, which in one case, maybe you, right? Just you. But it allows you to connect. So these automations can get very powerful. As you come in here, look at the automations. You have the agent notification. You can send a text message. Yes, it works with Twilio for that. You can send an email message. You can put in your custom SMTP. You can use your agent notification to send out a text message. You can change your status. You can do a call right from here. Set it up so it does a call, notifies your agent, and you get in there and do the call. All this is turned off right now because we don't want to be bothering random people. But you see how this works, how it goes through step by step. And some of these automations can get massive. Now, the other way you have is you can connect with people via, let me come back to the dashboard here. We also have a full page builder. Good question, Reb. Does it come with email information? It comes with every page. You see this little icon down here, Reb? Every page has a has the AI. AI is in and throughout this, easily accessible. Our prompt engineers did a great job designing this, setting up what you need for it. So all you have to do is say, give me this, and it gives it to you. And even your keywords are optional, your tone, right? All that kind of thing is all set up for you. So underneath the page builder, so there's a full-on page builder too. So you can offer this as a service, as a full WYSIWYG page builder. For example, I'll take you into here. Here's one again for the dentists. And look how simple this is to use, right? Click on it, double click, make your edits, right? experience the best, right? Our caring pain-free dentist office is here to help you. Here's our images. Everything here is fully customizable. Everything you can do with this, it just takes you through step-by-step your typography. It's full WYSIWYG. And again, this can be connected to your input. So when somebody clicks on that they want more information, you can connect that directly to your page so that you can add it automatically. It is a simple, straightforward web builder that you can then create entire funnels with by adding additional pages. Elliot, you can add that. You can add that, yes. Can the software attach images? So images, yes, Stanley, for images, for video, PDF, for real estate prospects, yes. Anything here in the browser, and if you're talking about in the actual automations, let me take you in there and show you that. Go to our campaigns, and come down to our dentists. So I know this is already set up here, and we're going to go to our automation. So your question is, can I do that? So can they? So here's what Stanley's asking. I'm thinking, can you put out information about a particular property, and when they respond back, you can send them the link to it? So here I can do my email. I have a full WYSIWYG editor, so I can put images in, right? Put an image in, the URL. I can attach that image to it automatically. So Stanley, yes, you can automate that completely. You can have a separate automation for every property you have if you want. And as people respond to those pages and such, they connect with them and they're able to then reach out to you, and then you can see when they've opened it, so that you can understand that. So step-by-step training. Yep, we take you through step when we got out to the dashboard. Here we go. It's our basic overview, intro and overview, setting up your first campaign, your campaign integrations, your how-to automations. It's a powerful training already set up for you. Yes, Stanley agrees. This is awesome. I know what you're saying, you're saying, Stanley, because you're looking for something that will automate this. Again, we're going back to that 168-hour thing, right? So we all get 168 hours. We don't get a choice in that. You can't buy more hours, but you can give someone else money to give you the hours. You can trade your time for money, right? You don't have the time, or you can trade your money to get time back. So how does that look? One of the ways, and again, I told you my job is to help you make the decision, right? Stanley sees that this makes sense already. Stanley sees this. I think Reb's on the line with this, right? Elliot's thinking about it. Donald as well. But the idea here, and Mark, okay, all right, good. Tony's definitely excited about it. But the idea here is I want to help you make a decision. Do you want to trade some money? Because you know this isn't going to be free. It can't be free, right? But it's going to give you that. How many clients can we have, and how many internal agents? I'll get to that, Joe, in a moment, okay? I will answer your question, Joe. I'm not going to avoid you. But I want to make sure I finish up here showing folks the power of ConvertLead. So it includes Prospectr. Okay, right here is Prospectr, right? So it gives you all of that. It gives you the Pages platform, which is the website creation, right? So you have a full funnel. As we build out pieces onto this, we now have the complete solution with the automation. As people come in, you automatically put them into an automation. You have, look at all the places I've already done with this, right? All of these pieces here, all these like realtor outreach, solar panel sales, plumbers in Philly. I live in Philly, by the way. Joe says, I know you won't forget. I'm just ahead of the curve. Smiley face. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for your patience. Facebook ads, dog training, right? Dentist in Denver. I thought that was good, the alliteration there. But you see, we got some great stuff here. Getting started video takes you through step by step. Right. The team is behind this platform, right? This started out as just ConvertLead, and they continued to develop that and add pieces onto that, right? The full AI was added. We got Pages was added. We got ConvertLead added, the Prospectr, right? We want to give you everything to make your business automated. That's the whole point behind it, right? The number of agents. Here we go. So you add your agents in here, and you can see like here's Mark. Mark's doing a lousy job. He's inactive. He has no leads, right? I can see, oh, Lou's got 7 leads. How active has Lou been? Oh, look, here's his company. Here's his how fast his response time is. Is it a 15-minute response, 30-minute, 2 hours, or once it goes past 12 hours, it's marked as red and say you missed it, right? Your average response time. You want to look on this. You can sort it by company. We're also going to give you the option to grab agency. Yes, doll, this is a demo account. Doll saying you have no leads or conversions. Yes, this is a demo account. She's chastising me for not doing my job. Okay. But again, you can export as a CSV if you want to share this, because there's the full agency option that you can upgrade to. It'll allow you to then do multiple companies. And then you can decide when those companies come in here, what access they have. You can come in here, like here's Mark's company. Reb wants to know what happens if there's a business niche that you do not have a pre-done template for. The templates are generated by the AI, so there's no template in that sense, right? Doll was making sure I was not a recording. There you go. It's official. I am not a recording. Okay. Yeah. So what you're seeing, Reb, here is there is no template. The only template is getting leads. Yep. Is there a way to get cold traffic to interact on the web page? Yeah, so it has full SEO built in, so you can adjust with that. You can play around with that to lead people through organic search. You can direct people there with organic posts on Facebook and such. So you can see how these kind of come in all these different directions, Elliot, to help you do that. Right now we stay, okay, so Lee's asking about Instagram. What we're finding is that most businesses don't really use Instagram in that way. If people are using Instagram, it's not in a business sense. It's more of a casual, unless you're thinking about certain types of brands with fashion, right? So we're focused on Facebook. But remember, Facebook, as you said, Lee, Facebook owns it. Facebook owns Instagram. So there's going to be a connection between them, right? So, but because Facebook, if you're on Instagram, they kind of default and create you a Facebook page as well. Good question, Reb. Okay, Lee, I hear you, right? And we're focusing on Facebook. Reb, do you host the web page? Yes, we do. I'm guessing you're saying you as in the company. Yeah, we do. So you come in here, all the pages are hosted by us. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Yeah, Bilal, if you can check the chat. All right. So that's all the pieces here. The AI is huge. It's everywhere. Everywhere you see this little icon in the bottom right corner, it shows you that feature works with AI. So it's very powerful. So let's see here. We have a question from Mark. What if you have leads outside of this lead source? Can you still create the website for them? Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. So the idea is the website is used to bring in more leads or as a sales piece, right? It is not WordPress. Mark, it is not WordPress. It is a whole lot easier to use than WordPress. So you would connect. So it's not a sales platform. Reb is asking about a payment checkout system. It's not a sales platform. This is built more for companies, businesses that are talking to their customers directly. Ideally, we'll show you how you can use this with social media because everybody's there. Does that make sense, Reb? We want this to work for you. So yes, you can see. So is it Taha? Am I saying your name right? Is it Taha or Taja? I guess it depends on the language it's from, right? Yes, you can go in and see their websites. Let me show you that. Here. And you come in here and you can see in Prospectr, we come back to our folders. We already have our guys. Like here, our dentists in Philly, and right here is their website. Okay, so this guy's almost a year ago, the Philadelphia dentist. I can then go look at their website and say, okay, what stinks on their website, right? What's here? What do they need that they're missing, right? Right, so you would make an evaluation of that, and as a service you could offer. Again, service arbitrage. There we are. All right, any other questions before we get there? Very, very soon, Joe. All right, here we go. So introducing your friend and mine, Prospectr, right? How many agencies can we have? We'll get to that. Mark, stay with me, Mark. I got it for you. No, Reb, that would be for you to decide, because to decide what So it's asking about evaluation of the website. The idea with the website is you decide what services you offer. So Prospectr is an AI-powered lead finder designed to revolutionize your lead generation process, okay? Includes our real-time AI-powered lead discovery engine. It includes our AI-enhanced lead enrichment, gives you more information about them, right? The prospect scoring system. How many days have this been since they posted, right? These are the people that are inactive that you want to jump on right away. The universal AI widget, I talked about that bottom right corner, everything that's always there for you to use. Our rapid keyword and geolocation search. So ideally, you're going local businesses, right? Because that's where it really connects with people. Those local businesses tend to not be as socially conscious about their websites, about their social media. People who are companies that are online companies tend to have good online stuff, right? So you want to go to those companies that don't. You want to look for that needle in a haystack. As a matter of fact, the cool thing I've been saying about Prospectr is it doesn't do the needle in the haystack thing. It goes in and pulls you out a stack of needles, so you don't have to mess with the hay. We get that exhaustive lead data suite, so you can look and see where people are doing. So don't forget, when you jump in, you get more information about it. Right? It allows you to do more and more with it. Okay. We also give you our desktop calls via Twilio integration. You don't know what Twilio is, you don't have to, but Twilio basically allows you to make voice over IP calls from your computer, which is pretty cool. And it also will allow you to recall it. Which ones, Bilal? Which ones? We got our one-click email outreach that's built into it. You can email them directly, connect it to your SMTP, boom, do it right off the bat. We give you our social reviews insight, so you can look through and see what everything offers you. We give you our website presence checker, right? So you can go through and check out what they're doing with chatbots, paid advertising, email campaigns, right? We give you our instant messenger connection, so you can see right away. Off the bat, you can see the instant messenger and connect with people and start chatting right away. We give you our preloaded messenger cold outreach scripts as well. So those scripts will grab you right away, or you can generate your own using the AI. Our seamless integration with our external tools. So the CSV, the PDF, and the connection right out of the bat. We're working on that, Taha. We're giving you all those features. Now, normally you would pay $97 a month for that. Okay. But we're not going to give you a monthly price. Okay. So we're also giving you our Prospectr AI-powered Pro. What does that do? It gives you 8,000 additional usage credits. So to start off, what did I say? You get 2,000 a month with the standard version. You're going to get 10,000 because you're getting the Pro. The upgrade I'm offering today is the Pro. It's the full bundle we're looking at today. So that's normally it's $497 a month to add on the additional usage credits so that you have the unlimited commercial rights and the better support team as well you have access to. We're also not going to charge you that monthly fee. So right off the bat, we've got our Prospectr by ConvertLead Fish Finder, 9,001 bundle. That's right. It's over 9,000. Includes our Prospectr Standard at $97 a month. Our Prospectr Pro upgrade at $497 a month. So right now we're looking at a total value of $594. But we're also giving you, I already touched on this, we're also giving you Pages by ConvertLead. Pages allows you to create 20 projects in it. It's the standard version. 20 custom domains. Yes, we host that. You do it. A usage credit is one thing that you bring in. Rev, a usage credit is one person you bring in. And that's per month. That's per month. We give you complete websites. We give you our integrated AI with 50,000 word credits. 10,000 monthly views on the pages. Now, this is the pages feature. Okay, remember all these blocks come together to make ConvertLead. You can create entire marketing funnels with it. You can create landing pages, custom countdowns, various integrations because it uses Zapier, so you have tons of integrations, our video, our images, auto resizing for mobile tablets, so it's very responsive. Of course, tons of training and a commercial license for that. Now, normally this is $197 a month. to add pages on to ConvertLead, but we're not going to charge you that. So we're looking at here so far our Prospectr Standard, our Prospectr Pro upgrade, and our ConvertLead upgrade. Normally that would cost you $791. We're also going to give you the full ConvertLead, right? The business edition. And here's your answer, Joe. Ready? Here we go. Unlimited campaigns, unlimited automations, unlimited integrations, unlimited agents, unlimited reminders, unlimited leads, call recording, push notifications, two-way text messaging, which is I think is really cool. Conditional actions. If they do this, then do that, right? It's a full-on lightweight CRM. It includes analytics, multi-level accounts, integrations we talked about, doing desktop calls we touched on. There's a mobile app that you get for free, unlimited usage. You get all the updates to it as they come out. Again, this is normally $197 a month, but we're not going to charge you that. We're not going to charge you that, right? And we're going to give you the, like I said, the Fish Finder 9001 bundle. Includes all the pieces we talked about so far. So now we're up to $988. Now, this next upgrade is the optional agency upgrade. Okay, so I'm gonna offer you two prices. One that allows you to purchase this without the agency upgrade, and one with. Right. So I'm going to show you real quick what the agency does. So some of your questions, Joe. Right, the ConvertLead agency, you get unlimited deluxe agency seats that you can sell. That's what the unlimited one does. You get unlimited projects on your pages. So it upgrades that if you go that way. It also upgrades your domains to unlimited custom domains. So if you grab this, you're going to have unlimited usage of your seats, unlimited projects on your pages, and unlimited custom domains. Now, normally this costs $497 a quarter. We're not going to charge you a quarterly rate. All right. So this say if you bring everything together, right, you're looking at over $1,400 in value. But we don't stop there. I got bonuses for you. I want to thank you for making the purchase today. So you'll grab these bonuses immediately. We're giving you a bonus pack with strategy 526 done for you templates, web copy that sells, training so you can understand what's better for web copy. Hold on a second. So my developer's telling me the dashboard is in English, but they can search everything using Facebook's API. So all languages in the prospecting tool. Good, good, good. Okay. We also have for you a product we have called Ad Sauce that we sold previously for $97. It comes with 95 templates to use for ads. We give you our done for you Canva editable buzz generating social graphics. As a matter of fact, this is one of the bonuses that come with it. This is what I gave you today, right? I gave you an actual real bonus. I didn't just give you some, some garbage PLR, right? This is actual stuff that we use on a regular basis. We give you our landing page checklist so you don't miss anything on your landing page done by a professional. We give you our sales graphic rush pack, everything you need to create high converting pages. We give you our keyword swarm platform so you can better understand how to understand who's coming to your site. We give you a training on 35 ways to increase your website conversion. This is important to bring people to your websites. We wanted to pick bonuses that made sense with the offer, right? So we give you our social sauce, 113 templates to generate great social posts. Our instant video creator that you can put on your pages, that you can put everywhere you want to connect with people using video because we know how important video is. Our zero to hero on Instagram, right? Drive people to your pages using Instagram. Royal Stock. Now, this is a platform we sold. It's $297 when we sold it. And this is, if you think of all the free websites out there for images, right? All of those come together under one roof. You can search them with one thing. That's what Royal Stock does. It's the king of all free images, okay? But it's not just general image. It's not like stuff you can't use, the stuff you can legally use. That's what we wanted to do with Royal Stock. Our traffic generating resources, how do you generate more traffic to it? Client onboarding website questionnaire. This is a great piece of training on how to reach out to people and get a better understanding of what they need when they come onto your business. Our Login Manager Pro to help you, because everybody's logging in all these different places. This helps you do it quickly to not waste time anymore. Our virtual sales bot. I love the way they unleash an army of virtual sales agents, right, to help you grow your business. AdSpy Pro. Again, there's more stuff here to train you on how to do ads effectively. We give you 15 done for you Facebook ads. These are with editable PSDs. If you don't know what that is, those are Photoshop graphics. right? You say, but I don't have Photoshop. You don't need Photoshop. You can grab a thing called, just forgot the name of it, but there is a free window, I think it's Windows based. Yeah, it is Windows based. Maybe there's a platform you can use that will open PSDs for free and edit them. GIMP, there it is. Thank you, Keith. Keith, see, I just had that. I knew what it was, but my brain wouldn't tell me. It's like brain talk. We're also giving you our box niches so you can better understand how to exploit a niche that maybe you haven't thought about before, and our customer list builder. So we all know that the money's in the list, and we give you a training on how to do that. Now, you say, Lou, you're giving me all this stuff, but I'm still worried. What if you lied, right? What if everything you showed me was all made up? It was just a video, and Lou's not really here. Okay, Lou's really here. Okay. What we're going to do is this. We're going to give you a 14-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. If it does not meet your expectations somehow, drop us a message. And here's the cool thing. If you make some money while you're testing it out, you can keep the money. You don't have to send it back to us. Okay? So take the next 10, 12 days, try it out, see if it does what Lou said, see how it works for you, ask some questions and support, right? Play around with it, start reaching out, get some prospects, heck, even sell some of these prospects, and because you get a full commercial license. And you can sort of take advantage of us if you want. You could use it for 10, 12 days, make some money, and then do the return. I don't think anybody here will, but we're open to that. We understand that. Mark says, Lou is not AI. Lou is a real person. LOL. Thank you, Mark/ChatGPT. That's a funny last name, Mark. Okay. So I just want to be clear with you. We would rather have a customer who's happy and did a refund than a customer who's angry and could not get their money back. I mean, it makes more sense for us as a business, right? To have people who are happy, even though they didn't, maybe, okay, you say, you know what, Prospectr wasn't right for me this time. What else you got for me? We want you to be happy and be willing to come back and try. So we want this to be risk-free. I mean, the fact is, when I help you decide today, and that's my goal, to help you decide, you're taking a risk either way. You take a risk whether you buy it or you don't. Right? If you take the risk when you buy it, what's the risk there? Is that you have to put out some money, right? You put that money out, there's a chance that it won't do what it said. But is it really a risk? Because you'll get your money back. But there's a great upside if I'm right, correct? What about the other side? The other side is you don't buy it today, and there is no potential upside. That's the risk there. There's no potential upside. Joe says, I know Lou is live and real, 3 exclamation points. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. All right, so what are we looking at overall here with the Fish Finder 9001 bundle with Prospectr by ConvertLead? We get the standard, we get the pro, we get the upgrade. ConvertLead, we get the business upgrade with pages, we get the agency upgrade. Now, if you put all these together, you're looking at 7 and the 20 standard and premium bonuses are over $5,800 in value. So over $7,300 in value, right? That's a big number, right? Big number. So we sat down with the accountants. We said, what can we do with this number? You know what? The accountants loved it. The accounting department was like, I love this. This is great. We can get those new chairs we wanted. We can get the better monitors. I can get the 3rd monitor on my laptop. And the boss is like, nah, let's do something here. Let's bring it down a little bit. The boss said, let's bring it down to, whoa. And the accountants were not happy with that number. Okay. The accountants were not happy with 1997. But he said, you know what? Even that, the boss said, even that's kind of high. Even that's kind of high. So he crossed it out. At this point, the accountants begin to walk out of the room, right? Because they're not happy with this. Because eventually he says, let's just go here. Let's go $997. We thought, you know what? That's a decent price. That's a really decent price, right? When we look at this, we put all this value together, right? With the standard, with the Prospectr Pro upgrade, with the Pages by ConvertLead upgrade, the ConvertLead business upgrade, the ConvertLead agency, right? Now that's going to be optional. I'm going to give you a price without the agency. And the 20 standard bonus over $7,300, right? We're also going to give you, on the other side of that, we're going to give you the same pieces, right? Where'd it go? There it is. In the deluxe edition, right? The deluxe edition has all those pieces, does not include the agency upgrade. Okay, it does include all the bonuses. You don't miss out on those. And the value there is over $6,800. All right, so let's take a final look at this here. Yeah, Lou is real. You got it. Yes, he is. All right. So in this offer here that we're looking at today, we have the deluxe edition and the titanium edition. The deluxe edition does not include the agency. You got to go titanium to get the agency update. All right, so now we're going to take a look at where we're at our numbers here. And I'm going to tell you this. We decided to go less than $300 for each of them. Okay. So let me show you the prices here. For right off the bat, you're going to go $297 one time for the deluxe edition, and we're going to go titanium edition. Or my stuff's missing here. We're going $297 one time. Boom, boom, boom. So those are the prices. And as a matter of fact, I have a $50 off coupon for you. If you can throw the link into the chat right now, and we're going to tell you the link is right here and includes all of these pieces. Boom. So the agency allows you to share your companies, allows other people to log in to see their leads. You decide how much they get to see. So what the agency does, it allows you to have more than one company. Allows you to have more than one company so that you can grow your business through allowing other people. You have full control over your platform, and then they're effectively working as sub accounts, right? Those sub accounts allow you to then share that information with them. It's not a white label, okay? It's an agency upgrade that allows you to then share your companies. So those let's say I give you a company, Ron, and so we got Ron's widgets. Ron is tracking his sales using the app or the website, but he only has access to his company. He can't see what the other companies that I have as the boss have that I'm controlling. So you give you ability to then share that information. So I'm going to give you $50 off. Follow that link below. You can get that coupon, put that in there. That is, let me see, there's questions here. So here's how the deal goes. If you pay today for year one and you get the full agency, it includes the agency. If at the end of that year you want to keep it, it costs you $67. All right. In agency, can the sub account make changes to their pages or workflow? Elliot, you decide. You have full control over what they have access to. Do they just see their contacts? Can they adjust their information? And beyond that, can they access your, what do they call it? Your agents? You decide that. It's the same price. It's $247. You have the $50 special. How do we keep clients from coming to you and cutting my agency out later? Well, so Joe's question is, okay, if they see it's Prospectr by ConvertLead, and they say, well, why don't I just go and do it myself? Well, Joe, that's going to depend on what access you give to them. If you just send them a CSV file, they'll never know you're using Prospectr. And to be honest, Joe, most people don't want to mess around with it. They just want it done. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get it done. Does it make sense? Yes, it makes sense. But you know why? I'm going to give you some insider baseball here. Lee, we want you to stay on with the $67 a year. We want recurring income, right? So the idea here is we give it to you to try for a year, basically, because that's what you're paying. You're paying the same price, but you try it for a year. And after that, you say, you know what? This is pretty awesome. I can do cool stuff with this. So I'm going to keep it. Can the sub account make change? I answered that, right, Elliot? So yes, if you give them access to that. Which is the best one to buy? Good question, Mark. So the deluxe or the titanium? I like the titanium because for the same price, you get the agency upgrade to try for a year. Definitely, if you want to build a business with this is the way to go, is the titanium. Yeah. Okay, so you're asking about the pages piece. So how do videos embed? So you're thinking about the pages itself. Let me pull that up. All right, so you're in pages. Come over here. See, here's the icon for Prospectr, for pages. Here, over here is your dashboard, your campaigns, your companies, your leads, and your agents. It's all right there for you. So you go to pages, and you're asking about video. You kids in your videos. You know, when I was your age. There we go. All right, so if I want to add a video here, let's say I want to add it right here. I come into my pieces here, and I have columns I can put in. I have content. Come down to video. Love this drag and drop. Boom. There's my video. Click on it. Here's all my information about it. You can adjust everything, your padding and everything, how it shows, what it does. and all that is customized from right inside. Yep. Okay, good. I get you, but I want to run a done for them biz in a box service that they get successful, they could pass by me. Is there any kind of white label? Not right now, there's not a white label, Joe, but I tell you, when we test stuff like that, it's going to be our users that get it first. Ron, yes. So Ron's question is 8,000 additional credits. Is that per month? Yes. So basically it takes you from 2,000 credits if you bought the basic version, takes you to 10,000 credits per month, right? You see how that can make a big difference, right? Again, that's just more money in your pocket. Sorry, Taha. Yeah, we'll have that for you. Unlimited. Ron, we showed you that, right? We showed you that it is. All right, so let me know if you're in. Like I said, we only have room for 5 folks to be able to grab this today. Let me know if you're in. Okay, Rev, thanks. All right, so let me know when you're in, when you get a hold of this, so I can double check and make sure everything went through on the back end. Yeah, sometimes the internets can be, right? You know how they be. Is that what the kids say? We'll check on that, Mark. Working now, getting it now. Excellent. Excellent. Reb is in. Oh, Elliot, yeah, you can build pages from scratch, definitely. Yeah. Give me a second here. I want to. All right, so let's see here. Make sure everybody who made their purchase, it went through. So I see Roosevelt. I see yours came through, and RN. Reb, do you go by RN? Beginning of your email? Sorry, Reb. Yes, good, awesome. Joseph says, I am in. Okay, so Mark, good question. Are we supposed to be buying the product on the left or the right? I want the agency version, and the form says coupon is not valid for this product. All right, so the coupon for the agency is 50 special agency. If you want the deluxe edition, on the left, if you want the special agency, which, yeah, you're right, is the right way to go. Who was asking me that question? Mark. You want to go with the one on the right with the titanium. Let me double check there for you. Does that work for you? Yahoo, yes. I love that attitude, Joe. You know, I'm sorry. Is it okay if I call you Joe? You have Joseph as your name. I know some people are particular about that. Joe is okay. Okay. Mark's got it. In life, persistence is everything. Excellent. Okay, so I see someone's email address begins with JW. Okay, I see you. Mark's been paying attention. Mark says to make haste slowly, right? Festina Lente. All right, so that's our agency. Did anybody grab the other one? I just got to double check and make sure. No, we're all over here. All right, so that's 3. That means I have 2 slots left. That's you, Joe. Okay. All right, Joe. So Joe, I see Joe, I see Roosevelt, and I see Reb. So that means we have 2 spots left. So let me know if you are in process. Mark, how's it going? And now I should see Mark with a C. Elliot is in process. Mark, does your email end with a 14? Not the very end, but like before the @ symbol. Is that you, Mark? Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, Mark with an E at the end, with your E as initial, does your email address have a 14 in it? Like, what is this guy doing? Okay, yeah. So Mark, I see you in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means there's 1 seat left. Okay, Mark with the K we were talking before. Yeah, and see, that's the thing with the agency. You'll have a year. Okay, you have 364 days. No, 366, 365. Next year is a leap year, right? 2024 is a leap year. You actually get a full extra day, no charge. That's another bonus. I should add that on. You get so at the end of this time, you'll know for sure at that point, you'll say, yeah, I would have paid 167. I would have paid 267 because of the money I'm bringing in with this. Yeah. So I see what you're saying, Joe. But you don't forget, folks who are questioning the pricing, take a look at PayPal credit as an option as well. Hey, I apologize. We should have done this before. We are actually over our time. Sorry about that. But what we're going to do is give you right now, Bilal, let's give folks their State of the M bonus. I want to thank everybody for hanging out during all this craziness. You have been a fantastic crowd to hang with today. So Bilal will throw in the State of the M bonus, which remember is 300 more professional social media ones that you can pull right into Canva and edit for yourself, put your watermark on there, however you want to use them. Use them in your agency, use them in your business. Hey, what if your business is an agency, right? Yep, you got it. You got it. Good. Awesome. Joe wants to know about white label. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know, because you can kind of hide everything here. You know, if you just give the leads out, if you just send people their stuff, because you can set up a website that just automates all of that and just sends them right out to it, and then puts them in the integration. And the integration can be like voice recordings from the dentist and such like that. I don't know why I'm stuck on dentists. I think dentists as a group are generally less social media savvy because they're just staring in mouths all day, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just thinking about Steve Martin. Remember that movie, the musical, Little Shop of Horrors? When Steve Martin did the movie version, he did the song Dentist. If you have not seen Steve Martin play the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors, go onto the Googles and YouTube it, right? Little Shop of Horrors, Dentist. It's amazing. And listen and read the lyrics. Joe's got a great line. Here's the best thing about dentist is no one talks back to them, right? All right, yeah, let me know if you're in. If you're still on the fence, let me know what it is that would hold you back here, what you're wondering about. just came through. Oh, Angie. All right, so that's Elliot, right? Elliot, was that you? All right. All right. So Elliot is number 5, but what I see here is my boss is saying, hey, let's open it up to 2 more spots. Joe says, can't kibitz anymore. Got to go work. Good. Go for it, Joe. Rock on. Or as they say in Germany, Stein auf, which apparently wasn't exactly the same thing as rock on. It more means like stone on top of, which is kind of a tragedy, right? Steve Martin is great. Yes. Oh, my. He's gotten more serious and mellow over the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years. But when you see his wild and crazy guy, right? Yeah. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I have 2 more slots available, but I've already taken up too much of your time. I apologize for that. So I'm going to do is I'm going to set a 5-minute timer. Okay. Where'd it go? There's my 5-minute timer. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell these last 2. I told you I was only selling 5, but we're going to do it for 2 more folks who wanted. You should have all gotten your State of the M bonus. Did you get your State of the M bonuses? Yes, State of the M bonus. It's just the links. You click on that and it'll take you to the links. Yep. All right, so let me double check my numbers here. All right, so yeah, I have everybody who said they're in is checked off here. So I'm looking over the folks that are here, and we're at about 60% of the folks who are at the beginning, which means I'm doing my job, helping you decide, right, to day, to kill off that which is not what you want. So, and make it clear to you. So I want to ask the folks that are still here, what is it that I've not told you to help you decide? There's something you still haven't decided. You're still hanging out here. So here's what I want to do. I want to give you permission, if you have Daisy did, if you have killed off the choice of picking up Prospectr, that you simply log off. But Lou, you shouldn't do that. You know, remember, I'm not selling you. I'm helping you decide. A salesperson want to keep you on and talk and try to convince you, right? But that's not where I'm at. My job is to help you decide, not to sell you. So if you have questions still, if you have not decided, if you have not killed off one of the options, please ask your questions. Any questions, comments, thoughts, observations, inquiries, snide remarks, threats, demands, quips, quibbles, queries, whatever you got, I can take it. Bob, any progress on that? Rolf, I know we talked earlier. Francis, we talked. I'm not going to call everybody out here. I don't have that kind of time. But a couple of folks that we actually talked. Right? Stefan, Stephen, Tony, awesome. Yeah, just let me know, and then I'll double check on the back end, as we call it, to make sure that everything went through. Yes, we are less than 2.5 minutes away. That is when the offer comes down. And yes, the deluxe bonuses will go away, which is the last 7 bonuses. Mark, were you able to get it to work? All right, let me know, Mark. Good. Yeah, 85 seconds. And again, I still see a bunch of folks here, and I'm trying to understand, what is it that's keeping you here? If you're sitting on the fence, I've heard sitting on the fence is uncomfortable. Just hearing stuff, you know? Yeah, I want to help you make the decision. You're right. That's my job. And it's so much more casual for all of us, right? You don't feel like you're like walking to a used car salesman. Hey, we got a deal for you, right? Hey. No, I don't do that. I mean, I can do that voice jokingly. Right. Yeah. That's my DJ radio voice. True. Because mom said I had a face for radio. So yeah, mom and I didn't get along well. The joke. Mom and I got along fine. Okay. Don't tell her I said that. You're waiting for the last minute. We are in it right now. If you're waiting for the last minute, you have come to it. We're less than 20 seconds now. Awesome. Yes. That's when we're going to end the webinar. I know you've been enjoying hanging out with me. I've enjoyed hanging out with you. Fantastic, folks. Hey, it has been a great day here in Philly. I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Continue to be awesome, and we'll talk to you next time. All right. Bye-bye.